Well, it's midnight. Let's do another episode of Opinions.
That was a bad catch. Who brought this here? Why is this? Back in the town.
Check.
think we're good to go.
I think we're good to go. We got some. Look, we got a studio audience.
Oh, we got
Just showed up. Come on, guys. Come on TV.
Welcome to Opinions.
Come on, go on TV. Aaron, we got Aaron McClune, Ian McClune's here. They just showed up out of nowhere. Did you see that?
They're here.
We were just finishing setting up. and
Yeah,
you
they're all
guys-
here.
Yeah.
Come on, Aaron, come on.
Have a seat.
I just wanna.
She doesn't like TV apparently.
I don't wanna.
So Ian,
Sweating a little bit.
Ian, you want to put that mic on?
Hello?
Take that
I
belt
gotta put
off.
this on.
Take the belt off.
Oh man.
Take the belt.
Yeah, that's not yours.
I wanna be the champ because I wore
You're not
the
the
belt.
champ.
You're not the champ.
I don't know how this thing goes on, man. Just like that.
Doesn't matter.
That works.
All right, that was
So welcome
not
to Opinions.
That was not planned.
We
by
got
the way.
Ian's not planned either. He's here.
I'm
Yeah.
here.
That actually wasn't
Yeah,
planned.
how did this happen?
Hey,
by the
what
way?
are you doing at Town Hall, Ian?
We came to yell Olivia because she ditched out on some plans. and-
Whoa, these are the plans. We're doing them right now. These are the
Yeah,
plans.
there's no plans that are more important than this.
This is
true.
the television.
You
This
got
is
a point.
this is the TV.
I mean, that's
magic happens.
that's only our opinion in the end, but
So this is our show. You like it?
Yeah. It's very
very hot.
very hot and things.
Very hot.
Aaron, I like your dress.
Sure, you don't want to come on and
You don't want to come on TV? The Simpsons can move
Just-
over. Yeah,
let's-
get her
yeah,
on. Let's
come
get
on,
her
show
on
the
video.
public. The
Let's get her on a video.
The public have access to
We want to have
Aaron.
access to you,
Yeah,
Aaron.
come on. We got brother and sister on the show right now.
Brothers and sisters, classic Ipswich family, the McClunes, great people.
Nuclear
No,
family.
they're decent people.
I think we're pretty great.
I think they're great too. You want to hold
So
my-
did you guys email back on us? Did you guys email Jay Punker, or was this?
Yeah, I emailed.
Did you get an email from them?
I got an email
You
from
got an
Aaron.
email from Erin.
From
She
Erin.
said she was really excited about being
She was
on.
excited about being on Opinions. I'm really happy that you're here.
Oh, I'm very happy that
I've
she's
been- I've
here.
been waiting for quite some time. It's
Yeah.
quite a long wait list.
You guys do have a long wait list.
Do we?
I had to
don't
pay
think-
off a couple people just to find the location.
I don't think that's true.
Wait, so you just came here to yell at Liv, and then you're gonna lie about it on
Are you
TV?
calling us-
Yeah.
you're
First of all,
calling
she
us liars.
produces. Whoa!
Yeah. All right, you're off the show. Give me
Get out of here, man. We got Aaron. That's good enough.
Get
Can
out
I
of here.
have his mic?
Yeah. Let's give Aaron his mic. Come here to yell at Liv. She produces this show.
Yeah, this is.
This is her bread and butter.
It's not her show, but it almost is.
Yeah, she got the creative team together here. There's a mic for you.
How do I?
Steve, am I loud enough here? Good.
Um,
As always, we have the wonderful Steve LaBelle.
Steve, am I good?
am
Okay.
I good?
Good.
Good.
You don't
That's
have to
Steve.
ask if you're good.
That's TV.
Why?
No, that's TV.
Yeah, but we don't need people asking if we're.
Excuse me?
All right.
Oh, Mark, I have good news for you.
Yes.
I just bought a bicycle,
Yes.
so I can be the third wheel on you and Liv's little biking
I mean,
adventures.
that's just your opinion.
Liv's only the producer here.
All right, so that was not planned.
That stunk.
That
was awful. And we got the paddle thingies
knocked
here.
everything down. We were trying to play this Velcro game.
Remember the Velcro game? I hate the game. You like it?
Yeah, I mean tennis ball and Velcro. Well, you can't go wrong with
You like this game?
Not a fan.
I never understood the appeal of
it.
this.
I like it. I like the. I'm a.
Liv, want to give me one? Doesn't even stick.
Yeah, it's a cheap toy. If it was well crafted, it would be a fun toy.
It would be a fun toy.
You could just picture yourself out in the yard.
Are you still here?
Yeah.
I thought we kicked you
Get
off
out
our
of here.
show.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, get him out of here.
He's lingering.
Steve, I'll be right back.
Lingering. Came here to yell at our producer for making a television show. So what'd you do today? Eat at Chicks?
I didn't. Someone just crashed into Chicks.
I
You see
saw that. That was crazy.
Yeah.
I hope everyone's
Yeah, I saw that yesterday too. I walked by. There's pieces of the car all over the
Yeah,
sidewalk.
and a week before, someone drove into Route 1 Liquors.
Really?
Yeah.
This is kind of heavy for our show, though.
Yeah.
Take her off, get her out of here.
Get
Yeah,
her
you're
out
off.
of here.
Whoa,
off the show.
whoa. She's just the producer. You're gonna listen to that?
She is the
Yeah, we're
producer.
listening off the show.
She
We can
She
be like,
hired us, Aaron.
You know what?
We don't have any
I'm
choice
done.
here. Our hands
I'm
are,
done.
Our hands are
oh,
tied.
you're done.
Can we thank Aaron McClune for
Yeah,
coming on as
yeah.
a guest? Let's hear it for Aaron McClune. So welcome to whoa,
Here's Maggie.
welcome to Opinions.
Welcome to Opinions.
Again.
It's a friendship on the North Shore.
Two men's opinions.
Two men's opinions. Like we stated on the first episode, we finally have access to you, and you have access to us.
Finally.
I mean, finally.
Finally.
We had a first show. We had a debut. It came out pretty bad. But you know, now we know how the television process works, and I think this is going to be a better show. I
It
think
might. You know what's funny is we wrote a whole episode today. Remember, we wrote like a whole script.
We did,
and,
yeah.
and it fell through because
It
we couldn't.
fell through, yeah.
We couldn't get it together logistically.
that's television, though. You know. It
so now
happens.
here we are.
That's entertainment. Yeah. So we have a few things we want to talk about today that we didn't get to cover last week.
There's lots of things I want to
Lots
talk
of things. Yeah, 50+ minutes.
Mark, can you put your microphone on the other side?
This one.
Of course.
The side, the side that you're facing.
You want to put
Not
it right?
this one.
This one?
Yeah, Mark, Jared, you were fine.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
Do I?
Yeah, you should put the mic over there. All right, so before we get into it, I just want to say that we're still trying to get Cena's father on the show.
Always. We're always trying to get Cena's dad on
really
the show.
want to get Cena's dad on the show.
We think he's gonna come.
Well, I know he's going to come, and the reason why I know he's going to come is because I mentioned a friend of mine last week, Matt Catalini.
Who's now? We got to bring this up. We should bring this up.
He
immediately.
works for Opinions now.
He works for Opinions now. Matt, you want to come out here? Can we get a shot of Matt Catalini?
You want to come on the show? For
He's
a
our
minute?
new camera guy. We love this guy.
He's a great guy.
We met him down. Do you remember we met him down at Fridays? We were all eating chili chunky dippers.
Chili Chunky Dippers.
It was so delicious, and we
yeah.
were just having a grand old time, drinking beer,
Drinking beer,
hanging out,
eating celery.
dunking chili
talk
chips.
on right here?
Yeah, you can. You just put the mic on. We want to talk to
it
you.
on?
Yeah, put it on. We want to talk to you for a little while.
Yeah, Cena's father. I can get Cena's father.
You can get him. He knows it.
heard this.
He saw him in what was it, Beverly? Did you
was
see him in
in-
Beverly?
Let's see.
Tell us the
Well,
story.
we were at Kowloon's, and WWE shook my hand. You know.
I'm talking about when you saw him outside.
Oh,
of the
let me get to that. Let me
Alright,
get to that. You know, I mean,
You got plenty of time.
but yeah. But then I was driving through Beverly, and I saw him run to H&R Block and do his taxes.
H&R Block.
H&R Block.
Now-
That's where I do my taxes.
I do
That's
my
where I
taxes
did
there
my
as well.
taxes
And I'm
once.
not, I'm not saying that they're good, but I do my taxes.
Yeah, I
there.
mean it's just convenience. I think I used TurboTax last year.
Yeah, Liv
but
did your taxes.
Olivia actually did my taxes.
She's an accountant major as well as
And
being
that's
a
a fact.
producer of a highly successful television show.
I don't know about that.
But yeah, I saw Cena's father, and the
Saw-
first thing I did, I
What
was
was
on
he-
my way to school. I was on my way to Salem, and the first thing I did
Bye,
was...
Ian. See you later, Aaron.
Oh, they're leaving.
You're never allowed back in the show, so this is.
You may as well soak this one in. Get out of here.
So anyway,
Yeah.
I'm on my way to school, and see Cena's father. So the first thing I
H&R
do
Block.
is I go, Cena's father, you know,
You yell anything?
John Cena Sr.
You yelled John Cena
Yeah.
Sr.
So then I
Is that his name?
Yes.
Yeah.
See, I should know that if I really want him on the show, and I feel like I blew it right there.
So
All right. Let's start this little scene over again. So
Yeah.
you saw John Cena's father where?
H&R Block. He was running to H&R Block in Beverly.
And what did you yell?
I said, John Cena Sr.
Of course, he yelled John Cena Sr.
What
because
am I gonna yell?
that's his name,
Yeah.
right, Jared?
Yeah. The whole story.
Okay. So then I was driving to
This is
school.
TV, man.
I know you got
This is
to be on
TV.
your toes right now. We're
Me
live.
and Mark have never. We don't even know what dead air is.
We're in real time right now.
We've never had a moment of dead air. in
Never
our
had a moment of
lives.
dead air, and we never plan on having it.
We kill dead air and bring it back to life.
Yeah, it's living air.
This used to be dead air, and now you're on it, man.
We might as well call the show Living Air, but we're not.
We should call it
Opinions.
Fresh Air, but that's already a show on NPR.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there any
Terry
dead air on
Gross,
that? Is there any
Terry-
dead air on that show?
Yeah, it's NPR. I mean, I love NPR. Don't get me wrong. You know.
Anyway, so I call you about it. You mark out over it, and then so I'll get him on.
You got him on.
I'm tight with John Cena.
Let's hear it.
I'll get John
Can we
Cena
do a little
on.
Cena's father chant? Can we all just do this?
Yeah.
Cena's father, Cena's father, Cena's father, Cena's father.
Wait! I think we're getting a little too overzealous. I think we're gonna get him, but I don't think we should keep doing this chant. It's a little too much.
You think so? Was Liv saying that? She's shaking her head yes.
Yeah, that's the reason I said it, is because she was kind of giving me the eye.
I love being produced by like a corporate production company,
Yes.
and they send Liv out here, and she's so real, she's so human. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, totally.
She really gets our show.
Care about the viewer.
She cares about the
Cares
viewer.
about the public.
She does, and it's funny because you usually don't find that on like the advocates for giant major.
Are you not wearing shoes?
Yeah, I was gonna say something, but it's,
Where are your shoes?
I don't know.
I think Liv wants to put the shoes on.
I'm not putting the shoes on, Liv. Liv, I'm not putting the shoes on. They don't fit.
Well, there you go. They don't fit. You don't have to wear the shoes.
I don't have to wear the shoes.
I wanted to talk about a movie that we both recently watched, Jared.
What movie?
It was a Roman Polanski film called The Tenant. I'd like to talk
I
about
love The Tenant.
Yeah,
Liv, you seen The Tenant?
No.
what was that?
She just put my shoes over here.
No, something fell.
Thank you for my shoes, Liv. Like, I really wanted to wear them.
Thank you.
Thanks for knocking the toy down.
Yeah, thanks for making our show, producing it, and getting the creative team together, and making me wear shoes.
It's really not that big of a deal.
Yeah, whatever, man.
All right, well, let's just talk about The Tenant.
Oh yeah, The Tenant, Roman
Tenant.
Polanski.
Yeah, great movie.
God, I love Roman Polanski.
I love Roman Polanski too. The Tenant is one of his. I don't want to say one of his later films because he's still making movies, but it's from the late '70s. I think '76, I believe, and it's part of a loose trilogy of films, starting with Repulsion, a movie that he made. It's a British film actually. He made it in the mid '60s, and then he went on to do Rosemary's Baby, which we talked
Amazing,
about.
yeah. Rosemary's Baby, probably my favorite horror movie of all
I mean,
time.
it's perfect.
Is there a trailer for that? Maybe we could show a trailer for that.
I think we could show a trailer.
Let's
for
do the Rosemary's Baby trailer.
trailer on maybe this
That monitor over there.
That no, that one.
That one.
That one.
Let's do it. Ready?
And roll the footage.
Paramount Pictures presents
Hey, let's make love.
Mia Farrow, co-starring John Cassavetes.
Let's have a baby. Oh, Ro, honey, for God's sakes, don't cry, all right?
I won't.
Wonderful, were you? Young and healthy, I'd have lots of children.
Madame and Monsieur shall have the dessert after all. Mousse au chocolat, or as many calls it, chocolate mouse.
It's delicious. Has an undertaste. A chalky undertaste.
Hey.
Nice.
Sleep is what you need. Good night's sleep.
You better go down below, miss.
This is no dream. This is really happening.
Written for the screen and directed by Roman Polanski, from the best-selling novel by Ira Levin. Ruth Gordon, Sidney Blackmer, Morris Evans, and Ralph Bellamy. In a William Castle production. Rosemary's Baby.
That was a great trailer.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah, you don't really see trailers like that
Anymore. I've never seen a trailer like that before or after this moment.
I didn't even see the trailer on that moment. Anyway, the third movie in the trilogy is The Tenant, and it's in color.
It's phenomenal.
And it stars the director himself, Roman Polanski, in the leading role.
Was Sharon Tate, and I hate to bring this up, but was Sharon Tate the main actress in Rosemary's Baby? Is that Sharon Tate?
Sharon Tate?
His
yeah,
wife.
I think that's her name, right?
Wow, that's his wife?
Yeah.
That's so rough.
No. That's Mia Farrow.
Mia Farrow.
Yeah.
She kills it. She's beautiful too.
Yeah.
What a phenomenal movie, Rosemary's Baby. If you haven't seen Rosemary's Baby, I think I plugged it last week, and now we showed the trailer.
Yeah.
It's So if you haven't seen Rosemary's Baby, watch Rosemary's Baby. It's a really good movie.
Yeah. But The Tenant, back to The Tenant.
Oh, The Tenant. I keep getting away from The Tenant. It's a phenomenal movie. I watched it 1.5 times. I walked downstairs. My roommate Scott was watching it. Who you never want Scott on the show. You hate him.
No. Well, I don't hate him. I just don't think he belongs on the show.
Either way, he was watching The Tenant. Phenomenal film.
Yeah.
It's got like a lot of Hitchcock kind of like cinematography,
Very
Rear Window-esque.
Do you know who does the cinematography for The Tenant?
Who?
I don't know how to pronounce his name. I think his name is Sven Nykvist. He does the cinematography for a lot of Ingmar Bergman's films.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he worked with him on his Chamber trilogy, Through Glass Darkly, Winter Light, The Silence. He did the cinematography for Persona. I don't think he worked on Seventh Seal or Wild Strawberries.
That's good. Both those movies have an interesting, like cinematography to them that aren't necessarily as like. It's weird. It's very interesting. So.
Another thing about The Tenant is it reminded me a lot. At least the set reminded me a lot of Rear Window. Such a huge.
The whole. You know what's funny about the movie is if he didn't make Rosemary's Baby and Repulsion, I would say that okay, you're taking elements from all these other movies, but like it's so his own movie because he made 2 of those movies, and then like slight elements of just like the Hitchcock vibe, like Rear Window kind of. Technicolor kind of thing going on. It's really cool.
Yeah,
really interesting movie, and,
really cool.
and one of the best scores I've ever heard in a film.
Oh, it's incredible.
They use the glass harmonica, and if you guys don't know what a glass harmonica is, it's an instrument that's like this big, and it's played on. Tchaikovsky uses it, I think, in one of the Nutcracker Suite or something, and it plays on like a motor, and it's got a bunch of different crystal bowls on it, and the player just touches the bowls. Let's show a clip of that.
That's
Let's
awesome.
get that clip up right now. That's gonna be cool. We got the glass harmonica over here on monitor
that monitor
number
right there?
666.
Was that a reference to the devil right there?
Whoa.
Was that accidental?
I don't know. It just kind of came out.
Now that we're on the devil, there was a clip that we were trying to get on the last episode. Didn't really work out.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We're just going to go clip crazy today.
We're going to go clip
because
crazy.
our script fell through.
We had a whole episode planned.
It fell through.
It fell through.
So this is the episode now.
This is the episode.
Which stinks because we were excited that the second episode of Opinions was actually going to be good.
It was going to be good.
It was going to be good.
But now you're stuck with another.
You're stuck with the same thing.
Mediocre episode.
The same thing you got the first time.
Yeah. The clip that I was talking about was for one of our favorite horror movies that we were talking about, called Cemetery of Terror.
Cemetery.
And since we couldn't find the clip last time,
let's show it.
Let's show it.
Let's show
Let's show it now. It's a really cool movie. Zombies, fog, Halloween.
Halloween.
Just an awesome movie all around. So we could show some money shots.
It's one of my favorite horror movies ever, and we talked about it last week. I'm going to talk about it till somebody watches it. I think we should do that.
I'll watch it.
You should watch it. Yeah,
watch it.
it's great.
You
It's a
watch it?
Mexican
Yeah.
horror movie.
Thank you.
It's got zombies. It's got all the elements. Slasher. Moonlight.
And some of the shots are
Black
like
magic.
Spielberg-esque.
Yeah, great. It's
like
great.
just magical, almost like E.T. kind of vibe, you know?
It's a cool movie.
80s Spielberg magic.
Yeah, especially the stuff with the kids. It's got kids and teenagers.
Oh, that shot of those kids walking by that building when the pickup truck comes and picks them up.
Oh yeah, and
Amazing.
the kids wearing the Michael Jackson jacket.
I don't know if we can show.
Don't ruin it.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know if we can
Yeah,
show.
we are ruining it for the public.
Well,
too.
that's not ruining the plot.
Okay. Just worried. Yeah.
But if we can get like a quick shot of that clip too, I would love to play it. So, roll the clip.
Roll the clip. Not on any monitor this time. We're just gonna
No,
let's do it with our hands. Let's make the clip appear in midair.
Yeah.
Roll the clip.
That was great.
That was a good clip.
That was a good clip. There was something that you brought to my attention, Jared. We have this Jared and I have this book that we like to reference all the time. We kind of take the review. It's a movie review book.
The video.
The Video Hound. We kind of take it.
We
with a
didn't
grain
even
of
bring
salt.
it. We gonna talk about it?
We don't need to bring it.
Okay, we can talk about it.
Yeah, we can talk about it. It's I'm pretty sure the books are still made. It's a series of movie books, very comprehensive. The book's about this thick.
But it rates things. You want to get the blackboard out here? I'm gonna show the bone scale.
I don't think we have to do that.
I'm gonna do it.
I don't think we remember the specific criteria.
I just want to show its cyclical nature.
It does have a cyclical nature.
Explain. We'll just.
So I'll explain it while you set it up. The book is a movie review book. This
isn't happening.
Yeah, just get the board out of here. We'll just talk about it.
Can I have a sip of water?
Yeah, of course.
Thanks.
There's a gallon down there if you need to refill it. All right, so the book, The Video Hound, they rate movies not with stars, but with bones. And it's a scale. It's called The Video Hound. There's a little cartoon dog in the front. And this dog has seen every movie. Not every movie that's ever made, but every movie that's been released on videotape or Laserdisc.
That's my mic.
Of course I can.
Because this book was released in the 90s, there's no DVDs. So it's anything that's been released on VHS or Laserdisc. And it's short little brief reviews. And the scale goes from...
We're gonna show it at the top here. Let's do woof.
Well, I was going to start with the highest, but yeah.
But woof is like 0, you know what I mean?
But the reason why it's cyclical is because a woof, being the lowest score, actually means that there's a good deal of enjoyability. And it's all about camp, you know? It's a campy, usually campy movies, and usually it's
Woof is
worth
the best
watching.
of the worst. It's the best of the worst.
But
Which is why we're even intrigued, I think, by the bone system to begin with, is because it's the best of the worst.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like they even have this woof rating, which is, if you don't like bad movies, it's like stay away from the woof.
Exactly.
Stay away.
But if you like bad movies, the woof is what you want.
Is what you want. Go for the woof. So me and Mark watch a lot of woofs. We like these kinds of movies.
We like the woofs. But we don't seek out movies through the Video Hound. We find movies and then we reference back to the Video Hound.
Because it's funny.
It's funny, and then we're like, hey, what did this movie get?
So you get one bone. What do you got at the 5 bones?
Well, they have half bones.
Oh, and there's half bones, and there's
So it goes woof.
There's like 4 bones.
It's only 4 bones.
4 bones. It only goes into 4 bones.
We only have 4 bones?
But we have, like I said, we have half bones. So it goes woof, 1 bone, 1.5 bones, 2 bones, 2.5 bones, 3 bones, 3.5 bones, and then 4 bones. And 4 bones is they said it's like a movie that you'd want to recommend to a stranger. That's an ultimate classic.
So this is the bone system. You see it up on the monitor? Oh, sorry. This is the bone system. You see that up on the monitor?
I can vaguely read what you're writing.
Well, if you look clearly here, it says woof at the top of the scale, which is also 0.
Yeah.
Woof from 0 turns into 1 bone.
Did you make it a circle?
It used to be.
Okay.
And now it's just a bunch of trash. And then you got 2 bones. But we've often discussed how that's kind of silly.
It is silly.
I appreciate the cyclical nature.
I appreciate what the book's doing, but I'm a big guy in rating movies for the sheer reason of recommending a movie. Somebody
To
be
your
like,
friends.
hey, I just saw The Tenant by Roman Polanski. I give it a 9 out of 10. You should really watch it. It's a great.
You give The Tenant a 9 out of 10?
Sure, yeah. Wow. Yeah, absolutely. What would you give it?
I don't know. I think an 8.
An 8?
Yeah.
No.
The Tenant, yeah.
No, 8's like Back to the Future.
I love How do you feel about Back to the Future, man?
I love Back to the Future. I haven't seen it in a while, but I'd probably give it,
Yeah, Mark hasn't watched it
With a
since you were a
9.
kid?
I haven't seen any of them since.
Because you want to make it fresh, you said, the next time you see it.
Yeah, I just recently bought the original trilogy, original box art. They look really good together.
Can't wait to see it. Would you get it online?
I love setting them. No, I bought it at like a thrift store.
So you know what I want to talk about? Jeff was here last week.
Yes,
We showed a clip of his band Trash Fire.
His band Trash Fire, yes.
And we just want to. He's our good friend, and he always talks about Green Day. I feel like I can't get him to stop talking about Green Day.
He's always talking about Green Day.
His
He kinda
favorite band,
looks
like Billy Joe Armstrong.
Billy Joe Armstrong.
And it's his favorite band, and I really don't understand. Like I wanted to have him back this week because he's such a wonderful guy. He's so great. But I didn't want to talk about Green Day for 45 minutes.
Plus, I feel like he loves the band so much that he would have got overwhelmed.
What do you mean? Because we're having Green Day on and we're not inviting him?
Well, not really for that. Just the fact that even talking about Green Day, I don't know if he would have wanted to talk about Green Day in the show. I hope you're not backwashing.
I don't know.
No, I think it's clean. Let's talk about bands
That didn't
survive.
Bands. Let's do this real quick.
Bands
that didn't survive the 80s. Who do we got?
A lot of bands.
Pink Floyd. Let's jump right in here. Pink Floyd, one of my favorite bands.
One of my favorite bands as well.
80s hit, mullets, synthesizers, no Roger Waters, big pop songs, bands that didn't survive the 80s.
Yeah.
And even though I like 80s Pink Floyd,
And I think we should just state this in a different way. We're not saying the bands that didn't survive the 80s as in bands that broke up in the 80s. We're talking about bands that kept going in the 80s and did not live up to what they were doing prior to that decade.
Yes.
That is
No, the
point
band,
of
yes.
Oh, the band, yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, the band, yes.
The band, yes.
How about
the Rolling Stones
Oh, yeah.
did not survive the 80s too well. Another guy who I love, which if you listen to any of the stuff he did in the 80s, it's pretty horrible. Bob Dylan.
You don't like his 80s stuff? I never
Bob Dylan
really
doesn't
dug
like
into
his-
it.
Bob Dylan does not like his
Never
80s
dug into
stuff. He's even said in an interview that he intentionally put out bad albums because he sold out. He said that he sold out.
Oh, he was just
and
like tired of the.
He just, he lost his
lost the fire.
lost his passion, I guess. And
That stinks.
He intentionally put out some bad albums just to make money, and he said that in interviews. Which
At least he's honest.
yeah, he's very honest. Yeah.
I could care less. Good for him.
Yeah, he couldn't care less.
I know, right?
Another band.
Isn't that a double negative?
Couldn't care less?
Couldn't care less.
Well, could care less means that you could.
What?
You could care
care less, that means that
That there's things that you
care.
yeah.
Oh, right.
You could care less.
I don't know if I agree with that. I think that's like your guys' opinions.
That's a grammatical fact.
Oh.
I couldn't care less, which means
I couldn't care less. I
Encourage
could
you.
not care less.
Could not care. I
I
can't.
could not care less. I could care less.
I use can't.
You can't care less. Yeah.
Can't.
Yeah.
Can't care less.
I can't care less.
People say could care less, but what they really mean is couldn't care less because that means
Exactly.
that you don't care at all.
Exactly.
So I was right?
No, you were wrong.
You're wrong.
Oh.
Couldn't care less makes more sense for the way people usually use it.
Steve, you know what I like about this? Steve now has like a speaker here in the studio.
Got a JBL speaker up there.
And it sounds like the voice of God, like reprimanding us every time I say something stupid.
I mean, that's pretty much what it is.
Jared, it's couldn't care less.
What? You want me to sacrifice my firstborn child?
I don't think we can put that
We
on
cut that
public
out? Did they
access.
cut that out?
Maybe.
Steve, do we have to cut that out? God, do I have to cut that out of my show?
No, it's chill.
It's chill?
Awesome.
Wow.
Welcome to a new era, guys.
Yeah, this is the risque era of opinions.
This is
This
exciting.
is where we take big risks.
This is the attitude era.
This is the attitude
really
era.
exciting.
Matt Cat's gonna come out and he's gonna.
I'm Mick Foley.
Whoa.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have a new scratch logo.
Nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be like opinions, but all scratchy.
Right. Yeah.
You know, opinions.
That'd be awesome.
Maybe we can get the whiteboard out and write it.
Right.
Nah, forget about the whiteboard.
Yeah, forget about the whiteboard.
So, I want to ask you a question, Matt.
Go for it.
We were talking about this in the last episode. We could have jumped into it a little bit more. We had an old cereal box. What's a cereal box from, way back in the day that you remember seeing as a kid, and you remember seeing the box? and
Made
you're
you feel good. Good
You're like, I gotta
vibes.
buy this. You weren't even a big, you didn't have to not be a big fan of the cereal, but one of those things where it's like, I might be indifferent on the cereal, but I'm gonna buy this because the box is beautiful.
Can I give you 2 answers?
You can give us 10 answers.
Well, I'll give you 2.
You can give us 200.
I'll give you 2.
Okay.
All right. The first one that I love the cereal and I love the box would be Cookie Crisp.
Cookie Crisp.
Now, Cookie Crisp has changed. I don't know if you talked about this.
We haven't talked about this, and I would love to
But
talk
we've
about
talked
this.
about this in person, which is why this
we
is.
talked about it in
I
person.
feel like I've talked about it. I brought it up to Mark, and you probably brought it up to Mark, and Mark's probably brought it up to me, and we've all just brought it up to each other in different circumstances, but never on television. Have we gotten
I think my first main problem with Cookie Crisp now is the fact that they used to be the size of almost the size of a quarter. The Cookie Crisp.
I remember.
And I feel like there was
Now they're
actual
dime size.
Wasn't there actual chocolate chips in them?
They're actual
Like
chocolate
little
chips,
baby chips.
And the way that the Cookie Crisps were set up is they were kind of set up like a flying saucer. Like they were convex on both sides. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now the Cookie Crisp, they're very flat, and they're dime sized, and
it's like one thing. There's no little chips.
yeah,
It's
there's
not a
no
cookie.
chips. I mean, like
It's like really ugh.
So also,
It just
let's,
doesn't taste
let's say
good.
this. What'd you say?
No, it's not a monkey.
No,
now
it's
it's
a
a
wolf.
wolf.
It's a wolf.
It
It's a
used to be a
wolf
dog.
burglar.
And like a burglar. He had like a purple
And he was
jacket.
gonna steal your parents' cookies and feed them to you
Who stole
for
the
breakfast.
cookies from the Cookie Crisp?
And then he was gonna feed them to you for breakfast, and it was gonna rock.
It was gonna rock.
I loved it.
It was gonna.
I wanted
Yeah.
this burger.
Yeah. But now it's a wolf in like a red T-shirt or something like that.
Yeah.
He's just not charming at all.
Not charming.
There's nothing. Yeah. Sorry.
The only reason why the wolf
Sorry.
makes sense is because the Cookie
sorry.
Crisp.
Yeah.
Because it makes sense 'cause it's a wolf, and I think that's why they did it. But I like the dog. I prefer the dog.
Yeah.
Like Cookie Crisp.
Oh, I loved that.
Yeah.
Cookie Crisp. Yeah. that was-
Cookie Crisp. Wait, I don't think they did that. I don't think they made that.
I did that right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. What was your other cereal?
Oh, what
My
was
other
the other?
cereal was.
Well, not your other cereal.
No, it's
but-
all right.
Yeah.
I bought it because of the box. The worst cereal. Well, for me, Smacks.
Smacks were terrible with the box.
I
the
thought you were gonna
box
say
is
Flutie
amazing.
Flakes because you're a sports fan.
Flutie Free? Flutie Flakes.
Do you guys remember?
Flutie
Do you guys remember
Flakes.
all?
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
you're bringing it back right now. Do you guys remember all sports cereal? Little basketballs, footballs, soccer balls.
No, I
You
never.
guys never
ate
all
that.
delicious. It was
Never ate that.
absolutely delicious cereal.
No.
No. So you know what I wanted to say to the kids out there watching, all the kids under 10 who eat the terrible version of Cookie Crisp. Go to bed. You're way past your bedtime.
past your bedtime.
This show's completely inappropriate for you. And I'm
probably
going to tell
that
you
new
right
age
now.
It's the middle of the night right
Yeah,
now.
go to bed.
Go to bed.
Get to bed
Get
and
to
go
bed.
to school tomorrow. Unless you're watching this on Friday night.
You should be in bed by 10 o'clock.
Yeah, go to bed before South Park comes on. At 10 o'clock. Go right to bed.
I actually have a box of Smacks at my house.
Yeah. I believe we've talked about this too.
At my house right now because I went food shopping last week.
Oh, wow.
I bought 2 boxes of cereal. Now usually when I buy cereal, I really like Mucilix. It's a
Mucinex?
Mucilix.
Isn't that the guy who lives in your chest and then you take some
He's
pills?
green and then he goes
That's
out.
And then he gets
Mucinex.
angry that you've evicted him from your
Yeah,
chest?
that's Mucinex.
Yeah, he kind of sounds like Cookie Crisp too.
Yeah, what is the cereal you've been eating for breakfast?
Mucinex.
Yeah.
No, I eat Mucilix.
What is Mucilix?
I've never had that cereal.
All right, what Mucilix is it's oats and flakes and then raisins and dates and almonds. It's delicious. It's healthy. It's I Wikipedia'd it once, and it was created in the late 1800s, and I think they used to pour like juice. Juicelix instead of milk, and it wasn't primarily like a breakfast cereal. It was just a healthy meal, and I think is it General Mills, Kellogg's, one of those big cereal companies ended up releasing it in like the 50s or something. I could be completely wrong about this.
Now you're a huge fan of oats.
And more.
And more.
I was
what
actually
was that
eating
cereal
oats
you
and
told
more.
me to get?
Mucilix.
No, but it was last week off camera. It was something. Was it Odeos or Honey O's?
O's. I feel like
O-H.
everyone who drops O's, everyone's like, yeah, O's. Like that's like that's like the big secret in cereal.
They put
OHS.
Cheerios
OHS.
to shame O's.
Yeah.
O's.
It's oats and honey?
Oats and honey.
Liv's
They're
letting us know
delicious.
it's oats and honey
It's
inside
a
a Cheerio.
It's a honey O with an oat cluster inside the O. Can we get a close up on my fingers right here? No. Actually, you know what? Keep the camera there. This right here, this is the honey bit. In here is the oats. You guys got that? What are you doing?
Sorry, what were you doing?
Yeah, so I actually I buy healthy cereal a lot. And last week
That's really interesting.
Yeah, it's very interesting. And last week I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy some unhealthy cereals. Inspired actually by our last episode.
Because we were eating oats and boar.
Oats and more.
Oats and more.
Oats and more.
I am batting 1,000 today.
I know. And
you know what I want to talk about?
sorry, I was just thinking about batting cages.
You know what I want to talk about? You ever drink that Orbitz drink from back? We have never talked about this, but you ever drink this drink called Orbitz from like the late 90s?
I remember that.
It's like a soda pop, and there's like these little disgusting gel tablets in it.
Yes.
Somebody posted this on Facebook recently. I was looking at it.
I remember
At
that.
Wikipedia, it was blowing me away. You remember Orbitz?
Orbitz, no, it's the plain thing.
No,
Like
it's
lime,
either plain or gum
Yeah,
or this bizarre drink from the late 90s. Here, you know what we should do? Let's get up some like pictures of Orbitz.
Of everything that orbits.
Everything. Maybe
So
we'll
picture
show
the
a clip.
gum.
If we can find an ad, we'll get an ad up.
Get a picture of like the drink.
But I really want the soft drink. That was a weird thing, wasn't it? It came in like weird flavors, like mocha peach.
Speaking of
and you had to suffer through these disgusting orbs.
Speaking of drinks from our childhood, how about a Ecto Cooler?
Ecto Cooler. We were talking
High
about.
C with
Love
Slimer on it.
Tasted like Slimer.
Tasted like Slimer.
We don't
really
Did
know.
you ever drink Ecto Cooler?
No, I was a Twister fan. Remember Twister? Came in those. It was like really like bright green.
I hate
and
that.
It came. Yeah, you hated it.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I don't know.
High C Ecto Cooler. I actually don't know what Slimer tastes like, but I feel like
We do now.
I feel like if I did taste Slimer, he'd taste.
It was like the best. It was like the best franchising tie-in as a kid
It was
because you
green.
loved the cartoon, you loved the movie, you got the toys, and then you go to the store, and now you like it's like Ghostbusters is now inside you.
Yeah.
It is
Ivan Reitman.
You feel like you know what it's like to live the experience by drinking Ecto Cooler. Do they still make Ecto Cooler? No, they don't.
It's almost like Ivan Reitman like unzipped a zipper around my head and like poured all of his love for Ghostbusters down my neck into my body.
Ivan Reitman?
Ivan Reitman.
You know what? You know what we'll do? We'll pay. I think our producer Liv just went on the phone. I think we might be getting canceled right now.
I hope not.
Forever. She's on the phone.
Well, getting back to an unhealthy cereal, I was saying that I went to the grocery store and I actually bought a box of Honey Smacks.
Wow.
Yeah. And they have Olympic cards on the back. The back is
Oh, wow,
pictures of
because of
Olympics.
the
And
yeah.
I was excited. I was like, wait. I'm like, I can actually cut this box apart. And I looked
Right.
on the inside and there's stats on the inside.
Wow.
So you got like the cardboard back, you know, like the
Stats
brown
on
back.
Smacks.
Stats on the Smacks. And I also got a box of Tricks because they had a little SpongeBob little water
yes.
squirter.
Yeah.
I
He squirted me.
Did it
in
come
the
in
eye.
the box, or did you have to send
it
away
was
for it?
in the box.
Thank
It wasn't even in the bag.
I can't stand when they do
I
that.
opened the box and it was above the bag. It was the first thing I saw. I didn't have to like dig through the cereal. It was there.
Yeah.
Outside of the bag.
You hurt my eye.
Your cornea.
A couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah. At work.
Yeah, we worked together.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah. Well, on the show, and then.
Yeah. Well,
part-time
I mean, we
jobs.
have real jobs too.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was. I had a bowl of Smacks yesterday for the first time in years, and it was actually really enjoyable. It's actually the most sugary cereal in cereal history.
What, Sugar Smacks?
Sugar Smacks.
Do they still call them Sugar Smacks, or are they just Smacks?
They're Honey Smacks. I don't think they were ever called Sugar Smacks.
We just assumed they were Sugar Smacks.
Actually, maybe they were. But another cereal, which was the exact same thing as Smacks, was Golden Crisp.
Golden Crisp.
Remember
with the bear.
Sugar Bear?
I love that bear.
Can't get
Yeah.
enough of that.
Golden Crisp.
Yeah.
But you know what the
Maybe
thing about
can we get a Golden Crisp commercial up?
Yeah, but like this is the thing is I don't want anybody, and this is another PSA to the kids. Besides the fact that you should go to bed, don't eat Golden Crisp because
Don't.
it stinks. But
Don't do that.
We're gonna show you a clip, and we just don't because this clip is so amazing.
And
we don't want to convince you to
eat.
go out and get your parents to buy you Golden Crisp because you're just gonna be disappointed.
You can't even find Golden Crisp anymore.
Oh, you
So,
can't. You can't.
Buyer beware.
Wait. Golden Grams, on the other hand, are amazing.
Golden Grams.
But let's show the Golden Crisp clip.
Golden
and
Crisp. Let's get Sugar Bear in all his glory. I'm sure we can find the
I
clip.
want to show, after this, let's show, we haven't showed the clip yet. After this, I want to show a Honeycombs clip.
You know, Andre the Giant was on a Honeycombs commercial?
Let's get that.
Let's get
see if
that.
we
If
can
we can
find
find that.
So we're going to show two commercials
Two
in a row,
commercials.
back to back. We got something.
There you go.
My Super Golden Crisp cereal with 8 vitamins makes this nutritious breakfast really neat. I just love that sweet, crispy wheat. Whoa, ho, what's up, Croc? Don't be bashful with that box, Sugar Bear. Put the pole in the bowl. Time for a vitamin-packed punch. In case he bit off more than he could chew. I can't get enough of Super Golden Crisp. It's got the crunch with punch. Yeah.
Come on, you guys. It's only a little. Giant! A hungry giant!
Hungry for a big honey taste.
Honeycomb cereal, part of this big, complete breakfast. Honeycomb the big, big bite! Yeah!
That was a great clip. That was a lot of fun.
That's good.
I'm really glad we could bring that onto television.
But my favorite current cereal right now is the shredded wheat, the Kellogg's Frosted shredded wheat.
Oh, you're talking about
Wait.
Frosted Mini Wheats?
Can we
Mini,
come back?
like the
Can
big
we
ones.
stop? Can we stop the cereal conversation for a second? Because we really got to get into this. Do they or do they not sell a big piece of wheat that you pour out of a box and you put? Yes, they do. Liv, can you come on here for a second? Matt, you might go take the camera. We're gonna get Liv.
That was
We're gonna
always
get Liv on
so
here.
vexing for me.
This is our producer. She knows a little bit about this. I don't know very much. I've always used to eat it. I want to know about it. Oh, we've been sitting on The Simpsons.
Thanks, Matt.
Thank you, Matt. That's Matt Catalini, by the way. We're really glad to have him here.
My bald side.
I think he's a permanent member of the show now. Matt Catalini.
Oh, of course.
He's
Why
signed up.
don't we put The Simpsons back there and why does it Liv sit over here?
Sure, yeah.
Because I want to get The Simpsons back in the shot.
Sure, let's get The Simpsons in. Here you go. Here, we'll pass the mic over to you. Thank you for producing our show, Liv. We really appreciate your confidence in us. She's put the money up for the whole thing. And this is an expensive show. This isn't a cheap show to produce.
It's very expensive.
And she really has faith in us that we're going to make it big and we're going to make a lot of money.
We have a $60,000 budget for this episode alone.
Shh, dude. She told us not to say it on TV.
I'm sorry. Do you want to just put?
Oh, I love DBS.
over there. We got to put The Simpsons back up.
I'll do it.
They
Yeah.
Look, they
We
look
grab
really nice.
here. So we want to thank Liv. She's been trying to get us on Fox. Fox didn't want our show. We remember that meeting with Comedy Central?
We had a meeting with
That was a
Comedy
nightmare.
Central.
We came very
I
close, very
and I
close.
started crying.
They didn't think we were funny.
No,
actually.
well, we didn't think we were funny, so
No.
they didn't. But we weren't trying to pitch a comedy show, so it didn't really make sense that we
Yeah,
were.
this is not a comedy show. It's not.
It's not. It's just straight up.
There's nothing satirical
It's not
about
a show. It's just not a show.
We became very close with the producers who work for
Excuse me?
for Bravo.
Oh my God, we were so
Bravo,
close. With
so
Bravo.
close to being on
You remember
Bravo.
that? You got us that meeting with the Bravo
They
guys.
actually said after they saw the show, they were like, Bravo.
I think next week we might show. I got to dig that out of my closet. I don't even know if I have it anymore. I'd like to find the pitch meeting at Bravo.
You have that on tape?
I think I have it on tape. Remember, like I was like, let's tape this pitch meeting, see how we do. We can critique the pitch.
Yeah.
Because we only had. All right. So what was it? We did Fox with no.
No. Comedy Central. Not
I
funny.
literally leave the Comedy Central office crying.
Yeah, Jeff Foxworthy was there.
Jeff Foxworthy was there,
Red
and
Fox.
Louis Anderson punched me in the face. Do you remember
Michael
that?
J. Fox was there too.
Ridiculous. Matt Cat came because he wasn't here last time, but he's been a really big part in like getting the show together, and like he pretty much came up with the whole thing under Liv.
Actually, that's a total lie.
That's just your opinion.
So the big wheat squares.
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
the big
big
wheat
wheat
squares!
Talk about it.
Yeah, hold on. I have to ask you about the big wheat squares because I don't understand them. My parents never bought them, thank God. It always looked awful.
You need to
Looked like
put-
a loaf of shredded
You
wheat
need to
without
put
any
the
sugar.
maple syrup or the honey.
But at that point, why don't you just go for the
and
pancake or the
milk,
oatmeal?
And then you cut it up. It's great.
Is it really good?
It's great.
Really?
It's really good. It's probably better for you.
What's
too
it
than
called?
Frosted Mini
What's
Wheats.
that called?
I was actually not a big fan
I
of
think it's
Frosted
just
Mini
a
Wheats in
wheat.
general.
I think it's just called a wheat square.
I know Matt Cat loves the frosted.
Oh, we kicked you off and you started this conversation.
Because he wanted
Sorry.
to talk about his frosted wheat.
It happens.
It happens.
That's too bad.
Were you a big fan of frosted wheat?
I like Frosted Mini Wheats a lot. I always wish they were frosted on both sides.
My mother.
Always bumming me out.
Yeah.
My mother
50-50
would eat them
cereal.
every single night at 12 o'clock at night, every night.
Very filling. It makes you
Wow,
feel
every night.
good. Maybe it's because
great.
there's only half the amount of sugar that I want.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in that aspect, why don't you just get some Sugar Smacks?
I don't like Sugar Smacks. You know what I do like? There's a couple cereals as a kid I really did like. Tell me if you ever even went near these. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the cereal with marshmallows.
All right, that was my favorite cereal. as a kid.
Amazing. That thing was
We
amazing.
can definitely get a picture of the box. Sorry, the box.
We'll get a
art
picture of
was
the box.
amazing.
You know what we should do? We should put a plea out there too. We'll pay someone $100 for an unopened box of that cereal.
An unopened box.
$500.
I will give you $5,000
for an unopened, and then we can
Unopened
eat
box.
it on the show.
I don't know if I want to eat it.
I'm
probably
not
gonna
I'm not funding this.
All right,
All right,
well,
we'll
we'll
give
take
you
that back. We'll give you
$5.
$50, yeah, or something.
$15.
$15.
$25 for a
Boom.
box. Let's talk about the cereal for a minute. It had marshmallows and cereal pieces. The
And they were
cereal
shaped like
pieces-
the turtles.
The cereal pieces were
shells
shaped
and
like
stuff.
nets.
Oh, nets? Is that what it
The
was?
cereal pieces were shaped. They're kind of like
I just remember.
They're kind of like Crisp Picks. Do you remember Crisp
what was the?
Picks?
What was the?
Crispix?
I love Crispix.
Love Crispix.
Love Crispix.
Two different sides, right?
The funny
Yeah,
thing
one was lighter than the darker
funny
one.
thing
And it
about
was
Crisp-
kind of like the mini wheat thing where you went for the lighter side every time.
Funny thing about Crisp Picks is that my brother's name is Chris, and I used to always be like, Chris picks his nose. So the Ninja Turtle cereal, all the marshmallows were shaped like turtles, and they were shaped like Raphael's.
Oh, they were nets like Crispix. It was a perfect cereal.
Yeah, but the
they're like
marshmallows
fruity a little bit more, you know.
Yeah, the marshmallows were shaped like turtle shells, and the weapons like
like the nunchucks.
the nunchucks, and what was Raphael's little
The big stick.
daggers called?
The size.
The size. Those were all marshmallows. What an amazing cereal! Another cereal which
Have you seen Trix recently?
No, I haven't
No.
gotten into
They've
tricks.
morphed them into a ball.
no, I have seen. I bought Tricks.
They're a ball.
Yeah, they're balls
and they're
now.
just
Balls of
tie-dye
color.
colored balls.
They're not like they used to be fruit pieces. Remember, shaped like different fruits
Yeah,
and stuff.
same
Wait, you
with,
telling me Tricks is
Berry
kicks
Berry-
with multicolored
Berry,
balls?
berry,
Wow.
berry, berry, berry kicks. Remember those?
Berry Berry Twix now. Tricks. I'm sorry. Tricks.
Twix?
Tricks. Tricks.
Silly.
Another weird
Silly.
cereal from my childhood,
Silly.
which I vaguely remember, Urkel-O's.
No, that didn't exist. Don't mess
It
with
did
me.
exist. We can get a picture of it.
If you can get a picture of it, then I believe you. Right
Urkel-O's.
there.
Yeah.
And also, there's Mr. T's, which I like. It's
Mr.
a
T,
very
I never
small
had it,
child.
but I know what you're
My
talking
brother
about.
was into it. It was kind of like a corn crunchy
Did
tea.
they keep making that when we were kids, or was that like?
I was like 3 or 4,
Okay.
and my brother wanted it because he liked the Rocky movies or something. So.
I vaguely remember seeing that.
Dude, you know what we should talk about? Your cousin.
Well, before we get into my cousin, I just want to talk about one more cereal.
One
which
more
is
cereal.
Probably the greatest cereal of all time, as far as novelty cereals go.
What's that?
And that is C-3POs.
I never tasted it.
No, of course we never tasted it. It was in the 70s.
It was in the 70s,
It was in the
yeah.
70s. But C-3POs was a classic cereal based on Star Wars, and I know we can get a clip of that.
Let's the commercial.
The commercial.
Let's do the commercial.
I'd say after we show the commercial for that, let's kind of, take it easy on the clips a little bit.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
The editing.
Change the subject
The
also.
editing process is going to be a total.
Yeah, we should change the subject.
Let's show the clip.
Now, it's here. The excitement, the adventure of a new force at breakfast. We'll call them C-3POs. New C-3PO cereal from Kellogg's. Twin rings, haze together. For 2 crunches in every double O. A delicious part of this nutritious breakfast. Now you can experience the taste of Kellogg's C-3POs. A crunchy new force at breakfast. May the force be with you.
That was great. That was a nostalgia
that
trip
was
right there.
boring,
Yeah. Getting back to the Video Hound we were talking about earlier.
I don't want to talk about the video.
No, because the whole reason I brought the Video Hound is because you found something in the Video Hound, which is very, very
Oh my God! Did I find something in the video? How that was interesting. We gotta go way back here.
Yeah.
How did that whole conversation start? We had both seen the same episode of something.
We had both. All right. Do you guys know the show Dragnet?
Dragnet. And me and Mark have never we've never been fans of Dragnet, but we're intrigued, and we're going to explain the whole story.
The whole story.
Me and Mark were talking about how when we were kids, we were up late watching Nick at Night one night.
Nick at Night, yeah.
And I said, listen, I only seen this one episode of Dragnet, and I've seen the 80s movie with Tom Hanks and Dan Aykroyd, and I really like this one episode of Dragnet, and maybe we should watch it.
And it was the same episode of Dragnet that I saw, and we were thinking maybe we both happened to stumble upon this episode the same night.
On the same night.
Maybe we got little Jared on his couch eating, food, and then you got me like sitting on my bed eating food, and it's the same episode, and it's the psychedelic episode.
Let's get
of
through it. The
Dragnet.
guy does drugs, and half of his face turns green, or is he painting? That's such a
No, they're painting, and the girls trying to climb the walls. They're all on psychedelics.
And so he goes crazy and commits a bunch of crimes.
Yeah.
And bum 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 bum. There it is.
Dragnet. Yeah.
Dragnet. We like Dragnet, even though we've never watched much of it.
Yeah.
And then so I look in the Video Hound, and boom, here's a shocker. Dragnet, the movie. 1950
something.
Question
I think it says 195 question mark. They don't even know what year in the 50s it came out.
So if you get the Dragnet movie, mail it to me and Mark.
We're not going to pay you anything for it.
No, just give it to us.
Just give it to us.
Give it to us, and then we'll never let you on the show.
Yeah. All right. We watched.
Is there
what?
a snack machine here?
Snack machine?
Is there a snack machine? Steve, is there a snack machine in this building?
Steve?
Yeah, it's up on the 3rd floor.
3rd floor. Is there any way we could get like a steady cam and like a
stairwell?
Any way we can get like a steady
All
cam?
right, I'm just gonna
follow
go
us?
up there. I'm gonna get. You mind taking the wheel for a few minutes?
I'll take the wheel.
I'm gonna
yeah.
go get some Oreo.
Is
I
this
haven't
the
eaten
wheel?
all day. Do they got Pop Tarts up there? Maybe.
Pop-Tarts.
Pop Tarts.
You're probably gonna want to talk about the vending machine for like 30 minutes when you get back.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
It's a cool
I kind of want
vending
to see it now.
All right, Liv, you got this.
Liv, can you handle the show?
All right, Liv's got this.
Liv's
We're gonna
got
give it to
this.
Liv. I'm gonna
We'll be right back.
No.
Matt, you can come up and
All
talk
right,
to
why
our
don't you come up on the show? You guys can.
This is your show for a little while.
Yeah.
Thank
No,
you,
it's not
Steve.
your show.
For a little while.
I don't want to get too. I don't want to feel too.
All right, I'll see you guys in a few. We'll be back with snacks forever. Yeah.
How you doing, Liv?
I'm pretty good, Matt.
Let's talk about Mark. Oh. There he is. So I saw you playing Super Mario World earlier.
Yes, I have recently purchased a Nintendo and a lot of games with them. So
What type of games do you play?
Mario, I guess.
Just Mario? That's it?
Yeah.
Yep. Well, the thing about the Mario is I saw you playing and you didn't hit any of those, like, it's Super Mario World, and they have like
Yoshi's
the green, the yellow, the red, the blocks where you can like, you know, like hit it and then you can get like a feather. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You didn't finish any of those, so you're just going in like the sixth level, without like, you were just a small Mario.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive. How'd you get that far?
A lot of time and a lot of patience.
Yeah.
Yes.
Makes sense. Well, that's it on the Mario talk. So, what else do you do today?
That's about it.
That's it?
That was it.
It's a good day. Good.
I have plenty of money. I don't need to, I can lay around all day.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I laid around too. Steve, what do you do?
Chilled out of work.
Nice.
Surf the web.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, I know. So, you're the producer. What do you want to talk about? Give me any subject. I'll ramble on.
Any subject?
Any subject.
What is that Tom Hanks movie that you're really, your favorite Tom Hanks movie?
Oh, my favorite Tom Hanks movie? I just saw it.
Day, One Fine Day?
One Fine Day. Well, wait, no, that's not Tom Hanks. That's George Clooney. But do you want me to talk about The Terminal with Tom Hanks or One Fine Day?
The Terminal?
Yeah, have you seen The Terminal?
I've seen The Terminal.
That is a great movie with Tom Hanks.
Is that the...
It's like everyone thinks...
Oh, no, Lost in Translation is the Bill Murray one.
Bill Murray, yeah. Everyone thinks like Tom Hanks, like, oh, Philadelphia, you know, Forrest
Big.
Gump, you know, Big. But The Terminal is a tremendous movie.
I don't like Tom Hanks.
Oh.
I don't like
So
him.
One Fine Day. Yeah. Let's see. I think One Fine Day is one of those movies you can watch and just laugh at. A sappy romantic
I
comedy.
found one of those big posters, like this big, of One Fine Day.
One Fine Day.
I didn't get it for you though, so.
I've been trying to get Mark to watch One Fine Day. And then, I was just telling her about One Fine Day.
I heard you. All right, get out.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, Jesus, nice.
Want to choose it?
Choose it?
Steve was right about that vending machine, by the way.
That is an amazing vending machine.
It's a really cool vending
They have
machine.
an original, you know, like in vending machines, they show like a little picture of the label. They actually have an original package of M&M peanut M&Ms.
No, and no electronics. It's one of those ones you put the quarters in, exact change. He was right about that. You got to twist it.
It's beautiful.
Did you open the front of it to find the sodas inside?
Open the fire. What? What did you just say? I thought I heard something really dirty. So say it again, please.
If you there's a handle on the side. If you open the front of the vending machine, like a refrigerator, there's a separate vending machine inside of it for
Oh,
sodas.
wow. That's crazy.
We'll go back up there after we
We'll
film.
check it out after.
So we have a couple more things to talk about, then we got to wrap it up, right, Steve?
Steve, how much time do we have?
Like maybe five
5?
or so.
All right, why don't we,
Let's do two things real quick. Mark has never seen. We got two things that we want to do because I've talked to Mark about this.
I've never seen what?
Demon Knight. I'm gonna hold this up here real quick. This is one of my favorite horror
I haven't
movies.
seen Demon Knight. I have every intention of watching it.
One of my favorite horror movies from the 90s. It's a Tales from the Crypt movie that's nothing like Tales from the Crypt. You want to zoom in there, Liv? Thank you. And this is Demon Knight, and I really want Mark to watch it, so I'm going to do a little plea on television. Mark, please watch Demon Knight.
I'm going to watch Demon Knight.
Please watch Demon Knight.
I own it. I have it. I have a copy right here. Look.
But you've never seen it. Let's play the trailer.
Yeah.
Down there. And
Universal Pictures is proud to present the motion picture directing debut of one of America's most talented and respected artists.
Cut! Cut, 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 cut! Oh, hello, kiddies. So glad you could join me. Your pal, the Crypt Keeper, has gone Hollywood in a big way. I'm directing my first feature film. Care for a little shriek preview? For my big scream premiere, I wanted lots of suspense. Special effects, sex, violence. The kind of thing you could really sink your teeth into. Lights! Camera! Action! It's about a chase through the ages, a race against time. The war between good and evil.
Come on out, everybody! It's time to play!
And the final battle between man... I'm sorry. And demon.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I lied.
It stars Billy Zane from Dead Calm, William Sadler from Die Hard 2, and Jada Pinkett from Menace to Society. Ooh, I love those titles. And you'll love Demon Knight.
They're here! The demons are here!
And ladies, if you think Demon Knight is too gross and yucky...
Whoa!
Thank you!
And we're
We're
back.
Wow. I actually want to see the movie even more now that I've seen the
It's
trailer.
great. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, dude. Demons and knights.
Does Zemeckis have anything to do with this movie at all?
Let's find out. Doesn't say anything. How about that? No.
Let me check
it's on the
my
front.
copy.
It's on the front.
Robert Zemeckis.
Richard Donner,
executive
Walter Hill,
producer.
Joel Silver, and Robert
Robert
Zemeckis
Zemeckis,
of
wow.
Back to the Future fame.
Yep.
See Matt Cat agreeing over there. Okay, well, let's talk about one more thing before we get
One
out
more
of here.
thing,
I really do want to talk about this.
We watched this since we did a WrestleMania 4 review last.
Can you give me a little zoom in on that?
A little zoom in
I
on
want to see
this.
the cover of this. It's a cool looking cover. King of the Ring.
King of the Ring, 1996. And the match listing we got here, we got The Undertaker in his first ever match against Mankind. Classic.
That's a great match.
Great.
That is an awesome
This is
match.
not the order of the matches, by the way. This is just
read the whole card, though. It's so good.
We also have the Ultimate Warrior in his comeback, in the midst of his comeback. It's actually the last pay-per-view match against Jerry the King Lawler. Both of them very past their prime, but it's great. It's a lot of fun. We get the Godwins versus the Smoking Guns.
Oh, I love that.
Who are accompanied by Sunny, looking as beautiful as ever.
Me and Mark were both talking about our childhood love of the WWF diva Sunny.
Sunny was actually, according to America Online, she was the most downloaded female celebrity in the
Matt Cat shaking his head yes.
in the late 90s.
We talked about that over those chunky chili poppers down on Fridays.
Chunky chili poppers, yeah.
Those things are great. Deep fried,
Beans,
ranch sauce, all the dipping sauces.
Celery. Also, we got Goldust versus Ahmed Johnson for the
Oh, man.
Intercontinental Championship.
That match was electric. dude.
Goldust is like
Killing it. Ahmed Johnson killing it.
yeah, Goldust, acting all like he's attracted to Ahmed Johnson. Ahmed Johnson's obviously.
I feel like Ahmed
not
Johnson's
even-
an underrated wrestler. At least for his peak.
Yeah, I mean he was great.
He's electric.
He could have been a champion, like
I know.
beyond mid card.
He could have been a champ.
He used Mitsuharu Misawa's finishing move in Tiger Drive.
He was the first one to take on the
Pearl-
Nation,
Pearl
right?
River-
Wasn't it like the Nation of Domination versus Ahmed initially?
The Nation of Domination feuded with Ahmed
Awesome.
Johnson, and then Ahmed Johnson actually turned bad and joined them. And I think that was a bad move. Also, the most important part of this pay-per-view, besides the main event, which is Shawn Michaels versus the British Bulldog, which is one of the greatest matches I've ever seen, but we have a tournament for the King of the Ring, and the two matches on the card. That
This is the best part of the paper.
We get Jake the Snake Roberts versus Vader, and Jake Roberts.
Don't ruin it.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, I kind of.
Let's just ruin it.
Yeah, let's
ruin it.
Yeah.
We're
Jake
gonna ruin
Roberts
it.
gets destroyed.
We're gonna ruin the whole thing.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Maybe we get spoiler alert in text right here, so anybody coming on can know that we're about to spoil.
Spoiled meat alert.
Yeah. So if you plan on watching this, cover your ears. I'll make it quick. I'll be done talking about this in about 30 seconds. Jake the Snake Roberts beats Vader.
Oh, Matt Cat's covering his ears. He hasn't seen it.
He hasn't seen it by disqualification.
So say it a little softer. Jake the Snake beats Vader by disqualification. Oh,
I don't have a microphone on.
Oh, you don't have a. Wait, can you hear Mark at all?
Could you hear me that whole time? Well, maybe the spoiler's not that big of a deal then.
Jake the Snake Robert versus Vader.
Versus
for the
Vader.
tournament of King of the Ring.
King of the Ring.
King of the Ring.
Jake the Snake Roberts advances in the tournament by disqualification. I believe it was, right? Wildman Mark Miro lost to Stone Cold Steve Austin
Great match.
in the other match, which was an electric, phenomenal
match.
Phenomenal
Miro puts on quite a show.
Quite a show, despite how much I despise him.
Can we play the clip? Can we play that clip?
I don't think
All right, that's tasteless.
Yeah. Stone Cold Steve Austin beats Miro.
Beats
and then
Miro.
Stone Cold Steve Austin goes on to beat Jake Roberts. And that's the birth of the infamous Austin 3:16 speech.
You sit there thumping your Bible saying John 3:16.
Yeah.
Well, Stone Cold's 3:16 says I just whooped your bleep.
Yeah.
It's great.
That's awesome. He butchered that, by the way.
Yeah, Liv was
Completely
doing this
butchered.
the whole time, saying like you blew it, like as I was doing it.
I think it was more something along the lines of like, yeah, like.
Give me one. Can we get a camera shot of Mark? Cut the promo, dude.
I don't remember word for word. I mean, you can't build it up that much. It was
You sit there and you thump your Bible talking about John 3:16. Well, Austin 3:16 says I just whoop your beep. And he goes, I don't care if you're the British Bulldog. I don't care if you're Shawn Michaels. You're on my list, and that's Stone Cold's list, so here's it to you. As King of the Ring, I am taking notice to every WWF superstar.
And he just goes on. It's
Amazing.
amazing.
Kills
It
it,
gives me chills. He got his mouth ripped open by Miro. He's got stitches.
I know.
Stitches are
He's
ripped
going.
open.
He's going all the way through the tournament. Great stuff.
Yeah, it's awesome. His mouth is bleeding. Great show. Great pay-per-view. 5-star show.
That's King of the Ring. I think we got to wrap it up. Steve, do you mind coming in here for a second so we can just
King of
thank
the
you?
Ring. Steve.
Let's get everyone who's involved. Everyone come stand in front of the camera and take a bow. Me and Mark are going to sit behind you.
I don't think they should bow.
I think they should bow.
You think they
Steve,
deserve that?
Thank you. No, thank you. I think they deserve. Steve, you mind coming in? Maybe?
Steve.
Steve is slowly. I think he likes our show. He's coming around.
He loves our show.
Everyone, give us a
He
bow.
actually-
Ladies
he
and
actually told me
gentlemen,
it's his
the
favorite
crew of opinions. Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Yes.
Get out of the way so they can see us.
So that's it. We're gonna say goodnight here.
This is the end of the show. So we'll see you next week.
I like Joe Dante.
We are still tag team champ. Where's my belt?
We're still tag team
We're
champions.
still the tag team champions.
And remember,
it's
only our.
No. We have a new one this time.
Oh, right.
We have a new one.
and
It's
we're-
our opinion, and we're
sticking
to it.
Good night, everybody.
Good
Goodbye.
night, everybody. Goodbye. Babe, goodbye.
Not doing music this time?
No, the music's playing right now.
Oh yeah, can you dim the lights?
Dim lights. Oh, you get the color bar? Hey, Steve, you hit the lights?